All right, guys, just got back from a test drive in this Mustang here. We're gonna do a little walk around, point out any kind of flaws that I can find. That way you know what you're getting when you get here. It actually ran and drove really good. Most of the gauges work. We'll go over that stuff in this video here. I want you to check out the test drive if you're interested, though. It does go over how the car runs and drives. If you're new to the page, please subscribe. I try to post stuff every single day. This week we got about 10 cars in, so I'm posting at least 2 cars to 3 cars a day trying to get caught up. What I'm gonna do is go ahead and open the trunk, pop the hood. We're gonna go over everything in real time here, so. See if we got any leaks. Did have a little bit of rain, got a little moisture in here. It's funny, it's got moisture around where the drain plugs are. It was trying to get out. Looks like we got a little hole, some patching back here. Somebody did. Let's look up, make sure there's nothing rusted out on the top side there. Kind of look around the back side too. Went ahead and got the trunk out of the way first. Weather stripping actually feels pretty good. So water could be coming from the back window, but I don't see any lines or anything running across the trunk lid. It's actually pretty good. It does have a roof rack on there. It could be coming in from that, especially since it's just washers holding it on. I bet you that's where it's leaking, around these seals. Get my tag off here. You can see the bumper hasn't been replaced. It's showing signs of wear. Gas cap needs to be replaced as well. We'll move around to the front here. We'll go ahead and pop the hood. I believe it was a 289. And just go ahead and give you a heads up, one of the guys that worked here filled the radiator all the way up. We don't have an overflow on this one, so it just drips out. See that line going down through there, and it stops there? See the wetness? He overfilled it. Anytime we get cars in, he fills up all the fluids, and look what we got when we got back. That's the only reason it was coming out. It needs a jug to catch it added to the car. We're gonna start up in the front here. I'm gonna point out any kind of flaws that I could find. That way you know exactly what you're getting when you get here. Front bumper on this does not look too bad, but it's not perfect. It's still got its flaws. Same with the front end. It's got some chips in the grill. Could use touch up, a little black paint, touch all that up, so. Get down the side of the car though, it doesn't look too bad. I'd call this a green. Tires are great on the front. American Racing wheels. Drum brakes all the way around. Paint job's not perfect. If you look down in here, you can see a couple little scratches and chips in the paint. A lot of the trim looks pretty good though. I just put a brand new set of wipers on it. The mirrors actually look like they've been replaced. We're gonna get down low here. You can see a little bit of rust popping through at the corner of the door. That's a normal spot for it to do that as well. Little bubble there at the very bottom. Another little bubble right here. Try to nitpick it, guys. You can see a couple paint bubbles popping up in the back. I've already seen the back here, so. Trim around the back window's in good shape as well. That back dash pad needs to be replaced. Looks like all the paint's gone off of it. It's been faded. People get mad, I call it a back dash. It's a package tray. You know what I'm talking about. Some bubbles popping up right here. That's definitely rust. I will do some undercarriage shots at the end of this video. Once I shut the hood, start the car, that's what we're gonna end with. So if you wanna see that, you can check that out. If you don't like it, well, you can get on my website and see detailed pictures of underneath. Some bubbles popping up there, in here. Trying not to miss anything. I've replaced both mirrors. A little dent in the trim on this side. Other than that, it looks good. Look at the bottom in the corner here. Little bubble popping up. Somebody got a dent here. Like I said, it's a 289, power steering, drum brakes. You gotta check everything out here. We're gonna look in the door. The door itself is showing signs of wear. You can see up top. Weather stripping's gone. It needs to be replaced. Let's look at the bottom of the door here. Looking up through the jams. The carpet in here doesn't look too bad. It's definitely a bit older. You can see some of the sun fading in the middle. Headliner's not too bad. It's got a couple little spots in it. Kidwood speakers in there, they jam, they sound great. What's cool about this car, it does have a choke right here. You can start it right up with it, it does work. So that's pretty cool. Most of those are not hooked up, and you got to do it manually with your foot, so. The dash isn't cracked up, but it is kind of wavy. You see that? It's not perfect there. The sun's gotten to it. Horn does not work, and there's a secondary button under the hood. Under the dash, I thought was the horn, but it's not. Wipers do work. I just replaced them, and they're fast. Heat-wise, takes a second for it to cut on, but it's blowing on my legs right now. Gauge-wise, speedo did not come up. Cannot stand behind the mileage. Without the speedo, it doesn't turn over the mileage. Oil pressure, that does slightly move up and down. Temperature of the motor was on cold when I first started the car, so it is coming up correctly. I believe the gas gauge works. Motor does have an exhaust leak. I think it's on the driver's side. It's definitely over here on the driver's side. I can't feel it on top. Probably on the bottom side. Just needs a gasket replaced. Motor itself sounds pretty smooth. Go ahead and shut the hood down here. Check the lines on it. And the hood itself looks pretty good. What I'm about to do is give y'all some undercarriage shots. I'm gonna start up here in the front, and then we're gonna move to the driver's door, the rear, and the passenger door. Like I said, if you don't like that, then check out my website, weMainbsite.com. I've got detailed pictures of underneath. If there is an issue, you will see it on there. All right, we're gonna move on over here to the driver's door. The passenger side. Guys, I appreciate you watching my videos. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, share them. You can check us out, MapleMotors.com. You can follow us on Snapchat, Instagram, and Facebook as well. I post to that every single day. Again, guys, thank you. Thank you for watching. Thanks for sharing. Let's get to the next car.